students, myself Mahesh P. Koot, and in today's class we are going to discuss third part of haloalkanes and haloarenes, which contains chemical properties of haloalkanes and haloarenes. So chemical properties of haloalkanes may be classified into three categories. One is nucleophilic substitution reaction, nucleophilic substitution reaction. Second one, elimination reaction. Third one is reaction with metal. Reaction with metals. So in this class, we are going to discuss the first one, that is nucleophilic substitution reaction of haloalkanes. Okay, starting from nucleophilic substitution reaction. So in that, these are the categories. So we are going to discuss in the today's class. So general reaction, how the nucleophilic substitution reaction is happening. Then reaction with KOH, reaction with NaOH, reaction with KCN and all. Okay, starting from general reaction. What is the nucleophilic substitution reaction? What is nucleophile? Before going to that, what is a nucleophile? Nucleophile is a nucleophile. Split the word. Nucleo means nucleus. Phile means loving. Nucleus loving. Nucleus is positively charged. So nucleophile is loving the nucleus. That means nucleophile must be negatively charged, right? So nucleophile attacks on some carbon atom to remove some other to form product. So that is nothing but your nucleophilic substitution reaction. So nucleophilic substitution reaction in haloarenes. So what are haloarenes, guys? RX. So let us say CX. These are some bonds with your carbon. This is a haloalkane. What we can call haloalkane. X means halogen atom. Any halogen atom you can use. So when attack any nucleophile, nucleophile means negatively charged species. It will going to attack on the carbon and this X is eliminated. Why this is eliminated? Because compared to carbon, X means halogen atom is more electronegative. So if it is more electronegative, these electrons are taken by this X and these electrons are taken by X. That means here getting partial positive charge, here partial negative charge. So this negative charge attacks on the positive charge only, because negative attracts positive. So we are getting the product nucleophile attached to this carbon, 3 bond as it is, and plus X minus. So these electrons are taken by this X, therefore X minus. X minus is nothing but it is a halogen atom carrying negative charge. So this is regarding general reaction of nucleophilic substitution. Now we will study the examples for this one by one. I hope you understood. So first nucleophilic substitution reaction is reaction with KOH. First one, reaction with KOH. So what is KOH? Any alkali. KOH is potassium hydroxide. You can use the sodium hydroxide also. So what is general formula for haloalkanes? RX. Yes, RX plus. When you add KOH, that KOH must be alcoholic KOH. So alcoholic means it is withdrawn in alcohol. Alcoholic KOH. When you add this one, carefully see here, guys. KX is eliminated. This KX is eliminated and remain with this R is bonded to this OH. So we are getting ROH. Nothing but this is a alcohol. KX is eliminated as a potassium halide and R is bonded to OH. So we are getting ROH, nothing but alcohol. RX is a haloalkane. KOH is a potassium hydroxide. We are getting alcohol and potassium halide. Okay, potassium halide. So let us take an example. If you take R in place of methyl, ethyl, whatever group, I will take a methyl chloride. In place of X, I have taken a Cl and add KOH, alcoholic KOH. We are getting this KCl is eliminated. KCl. So remains with this CH3 and OH. CH3 and OH is bonded. This one is a methanol. One carbon OH. All for OH, one carbon methane. So this is a methanol. You can take a ethanol. If you take whatever the R group, ethane, propane, like that, depending upon that, you are getting different alcohols here. Methane, ethane, propane. If you take, you are getting methanol, propanol, ethanol, like that. I hope you understood. This is regarding reaction with KOH. Now we will study second reaction. That is nothing but reaction with NaOR. Reaction with NaOR. Nothing but sodium alkoxide. What we can call. What is the NaOR name? Sodium alkoxide. So when this haloalkane is treated with sodium alkoxide, this NaX is eliminated. NaX is eliminated. NaX, right? What is remaining? ROR. ROR. So nothing but it is an ether. General formula for ether. So when haloalkane reacts with sodium alkoxide, ether is formed, and this is sodium halide. So this reaction is also called Williamson ether synthesis. This is also called Williamson ether synthesis, right? So haloalkanes when treated with sodium alkoxide, we are getting ether. So this reaction is also called Williamson's ether synthesis. So in this case, ether is formed, therefore the ether synthesis. So this reaction is prepared by Williamson, therefore the name Williamson ether synthesis. In place of R, you can put any example. Methane, ethane, whatever. In place of X, I have taken a Cl here. Sodium O, I will take C2H5 because some other term. Ethyl I have taken. This is CH3O C2H5 plus NaCl is eliminated. Plus NaCl. This is ether. Methyl ethyl ether. Name of this one is methyl ethyl ether or ethyl methyl ether. Whatever your name. Ethyl methyl ether. I hope you understood. So this one is regarding reaction with NaOR. When we react, NaOR means sodium alkoxide. So when haloalkane reacts with sodium alkoxide, NaX is eliminated. NaX is eliminated and ROR, nothing but ether is formed. So in place of R, you can take a methane, methyl, ethyl, propyl, whatever the group. So if you take a group, whatever, corresponding to that, we are getting a products. So ether we are obtaining. So this reaction is called Williamson ether synthesis. So now we will switch on to the third reaction, reaction with KCN. Third one is reaction with KCN. When KCN, here also we need alcoholic KCN, right? So when haloalkane is treated with KCN, KCN is nothing but potassium cyanide. So when you react haloalkane with KCN, that is alcoholic KCN. Alcoholic KCN means the KCN prepared in alcohol. When you treated haloalkane with KCN, KX is eliminated. KX is eliminated and form RCN plus KX. So this RCN is called cyanoalkane. What we can call cyanoalkane, or it is also called alkyl nitriles. Alkyl nitriles, both are same. Cyanoalkane is formed when KCN is treated with haloalkanes, alkyl halide, what we can call. KX is eliminated as a byproduct and RCN, that means cyanoalkane is formed. So in place of R, we can take an example. I will take in place of R as a C2H5 and Cl plus KCN, alcoholic. So what we are getting? This KCl is eliminated as a byproduct, and C2H5Cn, C2H5 and Cn. Two carbon atoms are there, therefore the name eth. So cyanoalkane, that means cyanoethane. We can name as a cyanoethane, or also called alkyl nitriles, right? Ethyl nitrile, ethyl nitriles, both are same. This is a KCl, means potassium chloride. So this is regarding reaction with KCl. When alkyl halide, that is RX, treated with KCN, potassium cyanide, alcoholic KCN, we are getting cyanoalkanes or alkyl nitriles. So this cyanoalkanes or alkyl nitriles. So if you can take an example in place of R, ethyl, methyl, whatever the group, so you are getting the corresponding product. I hope you understood. This is regarding reaction with KCN. Now we will switch on to the fourth reaction, that is nothing but reaction with AgCN. Reaction with AgCN. What is AgCN, guys? That too alcoholic we require here. Silver cyanide. When you use alkyl halide with silver cyanide, alcoholic silver cyanide, we are getting RNC. Instead of RCN, we are getting RNC plus AgX. Carefully see here again. Silver halide is eliminated as a byproduct. AgX means silver halide. X indicates halogen atom. RNC. In previous case, when we taken potassium cyanide, alcoholic potassium cyanide is treated with haloalkane, we got there cyanoalkanes, RCN we are getting. But if we use silver cyanide, we are getting RNC. This is nothing but isocyanoalkane. Isocyanoalkane. There's cyanoalkane here. Sorry, isocyanoalkanes. This is AgX indicates silver halide. If you can take an example of methane, ethane, but ethyl chloride plus silver cyanide, we are getting, yes, C2H5NC. Instead of Cn, we are getting NC here, and silver chloride. AgCl is eliminated. This is nothing but isocyanoalkanes. So we have to use here isocyanoethane. In previous case, we got alkyl isocyanoalkane in case of AgCN. But in previous case, we got alkyl isocyanide. Alkyl cyanides, here alkyl isocyanide. That's it. I hope you understood. This is regarding reaction with AgCN. That too, alcoholic AgCN. Next one, carefully see here. KOH is over. Sodium alkoxide is over. KCN is over. AgCN is over. Now we have to react this haloalkanes with KNO2. Let us reaction with KNO2. Here also alcoholic KNO2 is required. So in all the case, common term you have observed already, nothing but the KNO2, whatever the reagent we are taking, we have to prepare that reagent solution into alcohol only. So that is a condition here, reaction media. So reaction with KNO2. When you add haloalkanes to KNO2, KX is eliminated, no doubt, but we are getting R instead of RNO2, we are getting RONO plus KX. RONO means the in nitrate atom, oxygen is bonded to alkyl group. So this is called here, KX is eliminated, no doubt. Potassium halide is eliminated, and this RONO is formed. So you can take an example. In place of R, you can take a methyl group, methyl chloride plus KNO2. We are getting and KCl is eliminated, KCl. So methyl ONO. This indicates nothing but the this is nothing but alkyl isonitrite. Alkyl isonitrite, we can call it as. Nitroalkane in case of RNO2. Here alkyl isonitrite. Isonitrite is a name here. So here alkyl means here methyl isonitrite. Isonitrite methane also called methyl isonitrite. Right? So this one is regarding reaction with KNO2. This KNO2 must be alcoholic KNO2. So the KNO2 must be prepared in alcohol. This is a byproduct here. I hope you understood. So carefully remember this one, reaction with KNO2, alcoholic KNO2. What we are getting the byproduct? Alkyl isonitrite as a byproduct. Right? So next one, reaction with AgNO2 we will see. Reaction with AgNO2. That to alcoholic we need here, 6th number reaction. When you add haloalkane to AgNO2, AgNO2 is nothing but silver nitrite, right? That to alcoholic AgNO2 is required here. So when you add, AgX is eliminated. What is eliminated? AgX is eliminated as a byproduct, silver halide, and remain with RNO2. RNO2 means nitroalkane. Nitroalkane is formed. So in previous case, when we add haloalkane to this one, potassium nitrite, we are getting alkyl isonitrite. But here nitroalkanes is formed. So you can take an example. In place of R, we can write a ethyl group or methyl group. I have taken ethyl here. Ethyl chloride plus silver nitrite, that to alcoholic. So we are getting ethyl nitrite or nitroethane, what we can call AgCl as a byproduct. So AgCl is eliminated. This ethyl is bonded to NO2. So name of this one is nitroethane. Nitroethane or ethyl nitrite, whatever you can call. So this one is a reaction with AgNO2. As that of the previous, if you take KNO2, haloalkanes reacts with KNO2 to form alkyl isonitrite. But here we are getting nitroalkane. That means in the previous case we got RONO. Here RNO2. I hope you understood. So next we will study the reaction with silver salt of carboxylic acid. So reaction with silver salt of carboxylic acid, number 7. Reaction with silver salt of carboxylic acid. Silver salt of carboxylic acid. Nothing but RCOOL AZ. This one. And this haloalkane is treated with the silver salt of carboxylic acid. I will write like this better. What we are getting is, no doubt, AgX is eliminated here also. AgX is a byproduct. And what we are getting, look at here. This RO and this COOR. These are bond between these takes place. Nothing but like this. Right? This COOR is like this one. RCOOR. Nothing but ester is formed. What is? Ester is formed when haloalkanes treated with silver salt of carboxylic acid, we are getting ester. Right? Ester means AgX as a byproduct and ester is formed. So you can take an example, CH3 in place of R. CH3, you can take Br also here. Br, Ag, C double bond O, single bond C, O, R. This is silver salt of carboxylic acid. Sorry, 2 O's only. Right? What you are getting? AgBr is a byproduct. CH3COOR. In place of R, you can take another example as a CH3 only. CH3COOCH3 plus what is eliminated? AgBr as a byproduct, silver bromide. So name of this one is methyl acetate. What we can call CH3COO minus is a acetate. What you are getting? Methyl acetate as a name. Methyl acetate. In general, we can call RCOO R as a esters. You can take both R group as the same, either methyl, methyl or methyl, ethyl. You can take a different also. So in this case, this is nothing but reaction with silver salt of carboxylic acid. When haloalkanes reacts with silver salt of carboxylic acid, we are getting ester as a product and silver halide as a byproduct. So last reaction we will study reaction with ammonia. When alkyl halide or haloalkanes reacts with ammonia, what happens we will see. Last one, 8th reaction. Reaction with ammonia. Okay, when this alkyl halide RX treated with ammonia, I will write ammonia in this way. NH3 is ammonia, right? So I have taken NH3 in this way, N, H2 and H. So all the hydrogen atoms are attached like this, right, in ammonia. Because this HX is eliminated and this RNH2 is formed. RNH2 plus HX. So this is called primary amine, what we can call as a primary amine. When this primary amine again reacts with another molecules of another molecules of haloalkane, nothing but alkyl halide, we can take X and R. This HX is again eliminated. We are getting R, NH. Sorry, wait a moment. So here, when we add haloalkane to another molecule of primary amine, RNH2, this is a RNH2, HX is eliminated and we are getting R, N, R and H. So carefully see here, this HX is eliminated, this R is bonded to this nitrogen. So two alkyl groups are present here, therefore this is called secondary amine. This is secondary. Again, when we add another molecule to this secondary amine, add another molecules of haloalkane, we are getting tertiary. So this one R, single bond N, single bond R and this H. So this HX again eliminated as a HX and this is R is bonded to this nitrogen. We are getting R, N, R, R. This is tertiary amine is formed and with elimination of HX. In each case, one molecule of HX is eliminated and primary, secondary and tertiary amine respectively formed. When we go on adding ammonia to the haloalkanes. One molecule of haloalkane is reacted with ammonia to get a primary amine. Two molecule, secondary, three molecules, tertiary amines are formed. If you use another molecule of RX, we are getting quaternary ammonium salts, right? So in this way, the haloalkanes reacts with ammonia. I hope you understood. This is regarding some 8 reactions, that too nucleophilic substitution reactions of haloalkanes. Okay, let us revise once and we will stop this session here only. Okay. So in today's class, we have discussed regarding nucleophilic substitutions of haloalkanes. In that, first one is reaction with KOH. Reaction with KOH. When haloalkanes reacts with KOH, alcoholic KOH, what we got? KX is eliminated and ROH is formed, right? ROX plus K. This is nothing but alcohol is formed. Second reaction. When we treated this haloalkane with sodium alkoxide, alcoholic sodium alkoxide, in presence of dry ether, what happens? NaX is eliminated and ROR. NaX is eliminated. This is our ether molecule and sodium halide is eliminated. This is also called Williamson's ether synthesis. Third reaction. When this haloalkane is treated with KCN, that is potassium cyanide, alcoholic potassium cyanide, we are getting KX is eliminated and alkyl cyanide is obtained, RCN plus KX. This RCN is nothing but alkyl cyanide or cyanoalkane, what we can call, right? Cyanoalkane, right? So fourth reaction, when we treated haloalkane with silver cyanide, alcoholic silver cyanide, we got RNC. Instead of CN, we got RNC, and again AgX is eliminated. So this RNC is called here cyanoalkane, here isocyanoalkane. Isocyanoalkane is formed. Again, when we treat haloalkanes with silver salt of carboxylic acid, after AgCl we got KNO2. Added with KNO2, that too alcoholic KNO2, we got KX is eliminated, and RONO is we got. KX is eliminated. This one is called alkyl isonitrite. Nitrite we got. Again, sixth and this, when we treat haloalkanes with potassium nitrite, we got alkyl isonitrite, nothing but RONO. And next, sixth reaction, when we treat haloalkanes with AgNO2, that is silver nitrite, we got RNO2 plus AgX as a byproduct. So this is nothing but nitroalkanes. Alkyl nitrile, also you can call. Nitroalkanes are produced. So lastly, seventh one, when we treat haloalkanes with silver salt of carboxylic acid, we got this Ag and this X is eliminated, and we got RCOOR plus AgX. This is nothing but ester is formed. And last reaction, when we treat alkyl halide or haloalkanes with ammonia, we are getting primary amine. If you use 2 molecules of haloalkane, we got secondary, 3 molecules tertiary, 4 molecules quaternary ammonium salts are produced. I hope you understood. This is regarding the chemical reactions of haloalkanes. In the next coming classes, we are going to discuss the second category of chemical properties of haloalkanes, that involves elimination reactions and some reaction with metal. That include SN1 reaction, SN2 reaction, and mechanism of that SN1 and SN2. I hope you understood. This is regarding this session. Stay home, stay safe.